Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. Today I have some no-contact success stories. I've done a recording like this before and it received a lot of positive feedback, and I know it helped a lot of people to maintain no contact when they're going through a breakup. And so I have more inspirational stories. So here we go. So I did the no contact thing and it's only been 2 days and my ex just sent me a message saying, "So you're not talking to me now?" So it's funny that after only 2 days, the ex is already sending a message. So sometimes it doesn't take that long for them to contact you. The next one, my ex reached out after 49 days the first time she dumped me and 50 days the second time. So does that mean that it's going to be 51 days the third time? Listen, don't go for a third time. If someone breaks up with you twice, there's a fundamental flaw. And so you either have to fix it or just move on. How can you have a relationship if you're constantly wondering whether they're going to break up with you again? Okay, my ex broke up with me and I went no contact. He contacted me after about 15 days. I responded with a short and kind messages. The next day, I got a 17-minute audio from him saying nothing but loving things and an explanation of why he left. Wow. 17-minute audio. That's a long audio. So I don't know if they got back together, but, well, at least he contacted her. Who knows? Next, I got my ex back. Yahoo! The no contact and the wait was worth it. She broke it off with a controlling millionaire to be with me. I'm so happy. And this guy actually sent me a photo of them together. They look like a nice couple. See? You never know. So don't worry if they're with someone else. Don't worry if they're with a millionaire. Anything is possible. Here's another one. My ex contacted me after 28 days by telling me that his island is suffering a horrible hurricane. Disasters bring people together. Yes, they do, but hopefully you don't need a disaster in order to hear from your ex. The next one. My ex contacted me on day 45 on no contact and wanted to know how I was doing. Another one, my ex said he wants to live his life and he's young and doesn't want to prioritize the relationship. I then followed your rule of no contact until 6 weeks later he came back. So as you can see, most of these people, it's a lot longer than 30 days because I know you've probably heard of the 30-day no contact rule, which is a total lie. This was 6 weeks. The one before was 45 days. The one before, 49 days, 50 days. So it's not usually less than 30 days. All right, the next one says, when my ex broke up with me, I did 2.5 months, of no contact. She messaged me and said, I went crazy without you. That's a perfect text to get from an ex. Moving on. Within 30 days of no contact, I actually met another woman. My ex found out and was begging me to take her back. However, I ended up staying with the other woman and I'm still with her. Hey, this is what happens. I mean, this is what someone risks when they break up with you, that you're now free to find someone else. And that's exactly what happened. And that's also a good reason to do no contact, because you might find someone better, someone who would never think of breaking up with you. And that's exactly what happened here. And now his ex found out, nope, you can't necessarily get someone back after you break up with them. Moving on, lots of success stories. After 2 weeks of no contact, my ex is now sending me smiley faces and thumbs up signs. That's nice, but that's not really contact on their part, so don't respond. If they want to talk to you, then they need to actually say something. They're just trying to get you to contact them. So don't fall for that trick. Okay. Next one. My ex broke up with me a little over a month ago. 3 days ago, he accidentally sent 2 text messages, then a whoops. And then he called and let it ring once. The previous day, I had blocked him on WhatsApp. Interesting. I've been no contact and I think he's trying to reach out, but I didn't respond because supposedly it was an accidental text. That's right. So that's an old trick that someone might use. They pretend that they didn't mean to reach out to you, thinking that you're going to answer back and go, oh, that's okay, how you're doing. But don't fall for it. If someone broke up with you, they need to make the effort to get back to you. Don't fall for these fishing trips that where they're trying to fish and put a hook out there to see if you're going to bite. Don't be a fish. Be a shark. So she goes on to say, why would a grown man do that? Well, I guess he's not so grown. Does he want me to reach out after he's the one that broke up with me? Yeah, probably. I'm not doing it. I'm not responding to accidental anything. Good. Good for you. If he wants you back, he's going to have to make an effort to win you back instead of playing childish games. And then she said, he texted me again, and I replied this time. I asked why he's texting me when he broke up with me, and he said we could be friends. I said it was better not to stay in touch. He said he should have said he needed a break instead, and that we can at least talk. Oh, so now he's backtracking and saying that he just wanted a break. So two things are going on here. Either he wasn't serious about breaking up with her, and then when she broke contact, or she did no contact, then he realized that, he better contact her because she wasn't going to contact him, or he really did want to break up with her. And again, when she did no contact, he realized that he didn't want to break up. So now he doesn't want to say, well, I want to get back together. So he's just saying, oh, well, I'm sorry. I just meant I needed a break. No, if you needed a break, you would have said you needed a break. So he's childish. I don't know how old he is, but he's childish. So I think that's enough success stories for today. I have a lot more, but we'll leave those for another recording. So if you're thinking of breaking no contact, if you're in pain over it, hopefully this has helped you. And whenever you're thinking of contacting your ex, think of this recording and listen to it, and hopefully it will stop you from making a mistake. Okay, so if you would like more help with a breakup, you can contact me at The Art of Love regarding private coaching. If you're listening to this on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. If you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.